What's going on, everybody? Coming at you today on this beautiful sunny August morning with this 2011 Ford F250. It is an extra cab short bed Lariat, and it's a 6.7 diesel, four-wheel drive, has 191,000 miles on it. It's tuxedo black metallic paint, so it's got the sparkle flake, if you will. Factory height, it's got off-road tires, race line wheels. It's got a auxiliary fuel tank. Not sure of the size of it or the functionality. We don't really guarantee those types of things. As far as I know, it does work, but we haven't used it or tested it. It also has airlift airbag system, onboard tank, and remote control for the bags. It's got a spray and bed liner. These dollies are not included. This is just like with all of our trucks, we drive them. Okay. So this truck was traded into I believe a Ford dealership, or maybe a Dodge dealership. And we purchased it. Upon inspection, it was found that it had the original oil pan. So we went ahead and had the updated oil pan done, CCV service. It actually had a slightly clogged EGR cooler, or coked up EGR cooler. So we went ahead and had the EGR cooler replaced. All of this was done at Ford, of course, OEM parts, oil change, fuel filters, standard, procedure that we do with all of our trucks. The tires are all matching and like new. West Coast truck its entire life, so it has absolutely no rust on it. And it's got a couple little paint chips and stuff, but no major body damage or anything like that. I believe this is a 2-owner truck, no accidents. And it's just really in nice condition overall. Because it's a Lariat, it is loaded. It's got the heated and cooled seats. It's got the full center console, which for an extra cab is fairly rare. It has no sunroof, which is desirable, as you know how I feel about these sunroofs. Back seat, really nice condition. Carpet is all in nice condition. Seat leather, all really good shape. Let's get the paint. So one thing about this tuxedo black paint, for whatever reason, is it actually holds up really well. You see a lot of West Coast trucks, California trucks, that are like, the paint's just wrecked because of the sun. But for whatever reason, I've had a lot of these, specifically the tuxedo black metallic trucks. I don't know if you can see how well that sparkles here in the video, but this thing is like beautiful. I've had a lot of these trucks, and for whatever reason, this paint really tends to hold up quite well. So truck has no rust at all, no leaks of any kind, no oil leaks, no fluid leaks at all. It steers really good, stops really good. All the seat functionality works as it should. It's got the original owner's manual in here, including the original door key code. The owner did fill this in with silver paint of some kind. They did a nice job, so it actually looks good, but that's not factory. What else? All the seats, headliner, all that stuff, super nice condition. Door panels, everything's in good shape. This truck's all factory stock, so stock engine, intake, exhaust system. It doesn't have, the only aftermarket thing it has is this fuel tank, and that's it. It also has this chrome trim right here. over the Super Duke thing. So like I said, we were turning our pre-runner Bronco around in the garage, so we have these dollies here in the bed, but they're not going with the truck. They actually belong to a friend. Rear bumper's in good shape. Honestly, the truck really doesn't have any like dents or anything or major scratches at all. It's pretty solid. It does have remote start. Whether or not it works. Oh, there you go. It's one scratch right here. Truck's in really nice shape. Super, I don't want to call it rare, but less common extended cab short bed 6.7 in the Lariat package with the full center console. So normally the extended cab trucks of these are long bed, and normally they are like XLT or XL trim even, and they have the flip up center console, not the full console. So this one is, you know, just a little bit fancier, let's call it, than the others. I think this lock is a little finicky here with the key, but we can work on getting that going. Don't be mad at me. All right. So it does have a tire pressure monitor fault. I tend to just kind of leave that alone because it seems to just be an incessant issue with most trucks that you're just chased forever, that are not, it's not truly, there's no real good fix for it, I guess. So yeah, let's see. Like I said, it's got the remote for the airbags, for the compressor for the airbags. We did also replace this whole piece here because the sunglass holder plastic, like the little tangs or whatever, were broken. So this is brand new. Power rear window. Let's go ahead and just do the standard procedure here. Test 4-wheel drive. Okay, so it is now in 4 low. And then 4-wheel drive off. It does also have the electronic rear locker. You activate that by pulling the switch out there. Okay, so it's got dual climate control because it is a Lariat. It has the heated and cooled seats like I talked about. It is a 2011, so it doesn't have the engine brake. 2015 plus have the engine brake. So pretty much it's just got like the first version, or like Sync 2, I think. I'd obviously upgrade the head unit, but this truck, the backup camera is actually in the rear view mirror. So it does have a backup camera and backup sensors. It's got steering wheel controls.
No resort event center.
The steering wheel controls do
on In Living Color and the Wayans brothers to hit
function.
films like Scary Movie, White Chicks, and 50 Shades of Black. Marlon Wayans always brings the
kind of. Doesn't seem to want to seek too good on the steering wheel, so keep that in mind. What else? We can just test that rear window, I guess. Okay. And air conditioning is cold. This time of year, it's pretty impossible for me to test the heater because the heater it's hot here, so just can't really do that. But the hope is that it functions just fine. I don't see why it wouldn't. Tow haul, you got manual mode on this truck, so you can lock out gears in tow haul or in regular drive, which is awesome. You got the built-in tow brake controller. Like I said, heated seats, cooled seats on both sides. Okay. It's got the, like I said, original owner's manual. I didn't open that up, but it's in there with all the stuff. So what else can we do here? Parking brake functions well, actually. Test the windows. Okay. Door locks. Okay. The blinkers. So fun fact on these trucks, the F-150s and the Super Duties, like when you pull this down, it doesn't stay down, right? So, but as you can see, this blinker is on. It's like a hard press versus a momentary. So like if you just want it to flash 3 times, like a quick flash, you can just quick press it, right? Or I guess I pressed it a little too hard. So quick press, like just a little quick one, it'll do 3, and then hard press, it'll stay on. But if you notice, the blinker itself like stays in the same position the whole time. I have people that get kind of tripped out about that. Okay, so let's pop the hood, go through all that business. Alright, so engine bay on this truck is super clean. Like I've said before, I do not clean engine bays. How you see it is how I get it. Let's get up here and pull the oil cap. Okay. You can see the brand new updated oil pan under there. Otherwise, everything's all nice. I mean, that's nice too, but dry, no rust. All kinds of good stuff. We got friendly neighbors here. Saw me with the hood popped and making sure that I'm okay and don't need help. It's always nice. So as always, let's take the truck for a little drive. Again, this light that's on right here is tire pressure. And I'll just reiterate, it's just something that we kind of leave alone and don't mess with, because like they're just kind of so let's see. The warning that's there is the tire pressure light. Trying to find the like engine hours and all that stuff. I don't really know how to on this truck, so I should, right? I should know, but I don't. I'm not sure. Anywho, we'll just go ahead and take her for a drive. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel, in really good condition. Dash is in really good condition. Everything's pretty much intact the way that it should be. The truck's really clean, honestly. Drives really well. Just really doesn't have any issues. So, we'll just do a quick drive on it, and that'll be that. I can only do so much here in my neighborhood. It is a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit, so have to just get on it real quick, and that's kind of that. But the braking is really good. The steering is awesome. I really just don't, there's nothing bad I can say about the truck. So that being said, going to be listing this truck up for $18,500 in the state of California. It's going to be plus tax and license. And then if you're out of state, it's just going to be $18,500. We do offer shipping. We can work with you to use our broker to ship. You're welcome to use your own as well. If you watch the video, you like the truck, you want to hold the truck, our deposit is the same for everyone. It's $500. Once we have a deposit, the truck is considered sold. The deposit holds the truck for up to 2 weeks. And once we have the deposit, and if you're out of state, we'll go through all the shipping and booking and payment information and all that fun stuff, all the paperwork and everything, to work on getting your truck on the road to you. We do offer financing for California and Arizona only. If you are in a different state, I cannot offer financing through my banks, and depending on your bank or your financing, I may or may not be able to work with you. It just kind of depends on your specific bank, and what their stipulations are. Nonetheless, I'm always willing to explore any option and have the conversation with you, with your bank, with whoever, to get that done. But that being said, I hope you guys like the video. If you have any more information or any questions or anything you want to see about the truck additional to what I have already put in this video, I'm more than happy to take more videos, take more photos, do whatever it is that you need. Again, $18,500 on this one. A shitty parallel parking job, and 2011 Ford F250 Lariat with 191,000 miles, 2-owner, no accident, West Coast truck, $18,500. Thank you guys for watching our videos, and hope you have a great rest of your week.